Greetings everyone, this is LiminalityCarb, and today we are continuing Phoenotopia Awakening. Last time, we were tasked with collecting all the kids as they had gone to explore Doki Forest, and it's time for dinner. With that, since we're currently here, let's start talking to these kids. I'm done. I can't go any farther. Felix, you aren't even trying. Why do I always have to babysit? My legs are not developed enough for these kinds of jumps. Personally, I think it's amazing I made it this far. Hi, Gail. Is it supper time already? I'll wait until you return with the others. Let's all go back together. You know, that honestly is probably a good idea. Well, that thing's gone. As a note, as from last time, I don't think I pointed it out, but if you actually break open those prickly things, they will give you a berry. I actually probably do want... we'll discard the Doki Herb. I think I want the Toad Lake instead. Here we go. But yeah, if you are careful when you break these open, you can get a berry fruit from them. And right here is teaching you about something very important. L2, when you are sprinting, you jump farther forward. Also, watch out for these slimes right here. I say as I let them just tag me. But we enter here. Again, do not worry about those little guys. And as you see, because I missed, that little guy there went away. Also, it's dark, we can't see, but you're going to want to crawl through that little dark area, because there's one of those metal caterpillar things up there. But there's nothing but Doki herbs over here. Those, I know that we're going to want them for something later, but I don't remember off the top of my head. Either way, do make note of them in case you ever do need them. But we're now going to continue on upwards. Ah, there we go. So yeah, you can, oh, too much. So two things to note for those berry plants. One, they are spiky. If you hit them into an enemy, they will hurt the enemy. But also, if you do too much damage to them when they break out, when they basically break, you will not get the berry because you've basically destroyed the berry. All right. You're not coming down nicely, are you, frog? Nope, you're going to be a pain. There we go. But yeah, lots of enemies will drop things when you take them out, but there is no experience in this game, so feel free to just run away from enemies if you want to. There's water ahead. I'm the worst swimmer in the village. Well, second after you, I guess. Alex and the others climbed these vines to go farther in. It's just as well. My dad will get angry if I get my dojo ropes dirty. And... oh, we missed. Yeah, right now, trying to get those lizards is a little annoying. Also, unlike us, the frogs can swim, so be aware of that. Right now, though, it's just a 4-hit combo to take them down. Also, air attacks do a little bit more damage, as if you just noticed right there. Alright, let's talk to you, Ren. Thorny shells are more likely to yield berry fruits if the final hit is as light as possible. I saw my brother do it. He has it down to an exact science. I fell and got a scratch. Don't tell my parents, because they'll make a big fuss. Thorny shell berry fruits the thorny shell berry fruits growing ahead make the next jump too risky. I bet you can knock them down first by throwing something at them. Do you see anything tossable around here? Okay, you only have one line this time, but this is where it teaches you R1, pick up to, R1 and up to pick it up, and you can use square to throw it. Thankfully, the metal box bounce out your head doesn't hurt you. But you can also press R1 again to just drop it, as it was saying there. And here's where it teaches you to crawl, but You can also duck and use the sprint to just constantly dodge roll. Oh, I didn't see you there until it was almost too late, Slime. Also, yeah, 16 damage for a charged attack versus I think I was doing 8 maybe with the non-charged one. So charge attacks, very important. You can go either direction here. I'm going to try doing this first because it's just a tiniest bit faster. But if you end up failing, you can easily just climb up the other way. Honestly, the other way's a little bit safer. Hey! I didn't think that was going to work. But we got some mystery meat and another save point. Oh, I want to see a campfire. We can cook marshmallows. We can also get some more mystery meat. Okay, you still are saying that? Ella got tired, so we're taking a break. Look, there's kindling for a campfire here. If you strike a flint stone in front of some kindling, you can start a campfire. There must be some flint around somewhere nearby. This is the flint. Throw it at the campfire, you've got a fire. Thanks for lighting the fire. Now we can cook something. Equip a raw item and examine the fire with square to begin the cooking process. All you have to do is press the appropriate button when it hovers over the center panel. That's it. Alright, you're still telling me about cooking. Yay! A fire! Now where to find marshmallows? Well, just to show, this, like I said, the mystery meat, let's actually show it properly, has a little frying pan or pot icon on it. That means it is a raw item that you can cook. So, interact with this. Suitable fire blazes before you. Attempt to cook the mystery meat. Yes. So, as I said, you just have to press the arrows once it is in that center area. You have to do it enough times for the dots up top, and then you finish cooking the entire stack. One thing to note for mystery meat, though, actually, let me show this first. It was 8 HP. It's now healing 16 HP per use, and it's taking 2.5 seconds to eat, rather than, I think it was 3 something before. However, mystery meat we can cook twice. However, the second time's a little bit harder, but just go through here, and we have now twice cooked mystery meat. We cannot cook it 3 times, but it now is only 2 seconds to consume it, and it's healing 24 HP. So cooking is very important. I'm actually going to go ahead and cook my toad legs, and I'm going to cook my berry fruit as well. So, yeah, this might be sped up a little bit. Okay, as a note, different items have very different speeds of how far that thing goes. So, yeah. Not necessarily difficult to cook some things. Others, it'll be a little bit more difficult. Alright, so I've cooked our berries into some fruit jam and cooked our eggs into rolled omelets. One other thing to note, you can try to group things up. And as I mentioned before, we can only stack a certain number of each type of item in each pocket. 6 is the max that we can stack for our fruit jam. So we're probably going to eat this fruit jam as one of our first things when we actually, you know what, let's just do it right now. We're kind of low on, and we drank the fruit jam and covered some health. Also, you got this over on the right that we can't do anything with yet. So, let's climb on up. And see what we can find up here. Because we're still missing Alex, the kid who's supposed to be leading this adventure. Also, these leaves are a lie. That's not a wall. That brings you over to this fishing spot, which, it was on the screen for a second. There's a glowing fish in this pond. Remember that. There we go. It's right down there. We can't do anything with him yet, but that glowing fish has something that we are going to want later on in this game. Okay, yeah, nothing over there. I thought for some reason it was a double fake as well. But hey, we've got a nice view of Pancello Village down there. We also have this temple-looking thing. Gale, good of you to finally join us. We here are the last remaining. The others had not our mettle. Today, at 1500 hours, intelligence reported a meteorite crashed into Doki Forest. 1500 hours. Intelligence? What? At first on the scene, we had the opportunity to claim the Star Rock for ourselves. Help me in this expedition, and I will split the profits quite generously. But it's stuck in the Anuri Temple ruins. You said this was going to be quick and easy. A minor setback. I heard the Temple of the Anuri was cursed. Mere superstition. Friends, think of the big picture. This is more than just a shiny rock. It means new toys for everyone. It means better food. It means more books. You're losing me. Maybe I'll even get to have my own room. That'd be great, because you snore a lot. And Gale, you got a new stuffed pony? I do enjoy how Gale is, like, contemplating this right now. Now, we can sit here all day thinking about whether we're going to do it, or we can just do the thing. Who's with me? I'm in. Sure. That sounds like we have a majority. But how will we get inside? Clearly, you just gotta hit a switch or something. Leave that to me. If the Anuri were alive today, do you think they would eat people? Speaking of eating, have you seen any small green lizards crawling about? You can shoot them for a scrumptious snack. Didn't have this one I caught. Got some more mystery meat. Oh. Ugh. Well, let's go through this again. I read the Anuri went mysteriously extinct hundreds of years ago. Can't even begin to wrap my head around how long ago that was. Let's see, I'm 11. That means... I'm surprised you didn't just grab Alex by the ear and drag him home. Admit it, you want to see the Star Rock too. Our house looks so tiny from up here. This might be the farthest I've ever been away from home. Hey, I'm not having much success here. Here, you try it. We got a slingshot. We can now shoot rock projectiles at distant targets. Press options to open item and equip it. Press circle to aim and then circle to fire. So one thing to note with this, we have this radio menu here, which is controlled by the right stick. While I have the slingshot highlighted, I can go over to like the right, press R3, and it is now in the right part of our quick menu. Because this, once you bring up the R3 menu, it's here. You press R3 again to quickly equip it. Now, slingshot is interesting. They have an arc, and I just pressed circle once, and now it's sort of targeting, similar to like Yoshi's Island egg targeting. Let release, shoot the eye, and we have opened our our way to the temple and then fell into the puddle of water because I was not paying attention. Well, let's talk to you. Nope, you're still saying the same thing. Good job on opening the temple entrance. Criminy, couldn't they have built their bridge to extend a little farther? This looks too risky to jump, which means we're going to need a new plan. Don't let us delay you. You didn't hop this easily, so feel free to scope out the temple first. If you can find the Star Rock before we're done, even better. Alright, that's all he says. Well, into the temple we go. Gale, wait. I notice you've hardly been using your gear ring. The gear ring is a must for would-be adventurers. It allows you to quickly access items and tools. This is the thing I literally just talked about. So if you actually have been using your gear ring, you will skip this entire bit of dialogue. Well, into the temple we go. We have this little thing. Statue bears a round empty slot. So, obviously we need to put something in there because that door over to the right is kind of closed. We can also desecrate these bones. Get some money for it. Who said grave robbing doesn't pay? And also, we got a pearl stone. With that, we head on down. Insert it into the mouth. And we have gained access to the temple. We need 3 more pearl stones to get through those doors. So it's time for us to start exploring. And by exploring, I mean turning on this campfire, saving, and cooking up that free meat we got. No, not eat. Cook. Main reason for this is, again, we have limited pocket space. So I want to make this twice cooked so I can stack it with the other twice cooked. You can fail at cooking as well. And that'll turn it into food, which I don't think heals you at all. At some point, I will show off that, but not right now. Cheese can't be cooked, so yeah, okay. Let's just save to be on the safe side. If you do die, I believe you go back to your last save. You don't carry anything over. So be wary of that. Now we're going into the down one. And we have some bats. Oh, well, I aimed that super late. Get some more money from the corpses. And now we've got this. As a note, there are these pots up here, which you can break. And, as you saw right there, slingshot will ricochet. So you will sometimes need to make use of that to solve some of these puzzles. I don't want to actually go over there yet. Alright, you need to move over. There's that. This one. Actually, I should have done these ones first. Whoops. Oh well. And hey! It somehow hit the guy over there. As a note, when you do hit these things... well, never mind. I'm not doing it right. I believe usually when you hit them, they'll stop for a second and then change direction. But we got one more pearl stone. And we're done with this room, so now we head on back, and we're going to continue down that shaft that we were just at. We'll go into this room first. And this is a switch that needs to be weighed down. Thankfully, we have these pots up here. Again, bluish means it is metal, so you can't destroy it. And it's that way so that you can actually solve the puzzle. Now, you don't really need to worry about destroying all of the, oops, that one fell. You don't need to worry about destroying all of the pots because a lot of them don't have anything. Thankfully, Gale does not take fall damage. She does take prickly berry damage, but not fall damage. Oh, that one falls. Speaking of falling, so here, we can't throw anything into there, but if we aim correctly, we knock that berry fruit and it presses the switch for us, which is kind of nice, all things considered. And place this down, and we've got this pearl stone. Now, if you do something stupid, like this, whereas you then knock this off of the switch... Oh wow, I put that really far on there. And oh no, I can't get out. But that's why they have this area up here, so that you can still escape, even if you do something like that. Also, be careful. Some of these pots have frogs just sitting in them. we have our second pearl stone. Now let's head further down this shaft, which really is just to show off one thing. Okay, Bat, you're good to go that way. So we have this wall. I hit it. It makes a different sound. If you've ever played Legend of Zelda, you know what that cracked wall is. We can't do anything with it yet, though. But now we're going to head over this direction. Just terrify the living daylights out of that little lizard. Hit that switch. And I'm going to see... Okay. I think I need this pot to get up there. One thing to note, it's not always worth it to destroy pots. Or especially the lower ones so that you can actually use them as ledges. But it looks like it was just a frog over there. We have a Doki herb that we can't pick up. Some more pots. There's a lot of Doki herbs, actually. But we're on the other side of that campfire from earlier. Unfortunately, we can't do anything with this yet. But I just want to show off that this game, like I said, it is a bit of a Metroidvania. So you eventually gain shortcuts to travel back through other places a little bit more easily. So we came in through this door. Let's now go through the frog door. Deal with the... Okay, or just have him run right through me. Well, that didn't go my way at all. Whoops. Alright, just don't worry about those bats. Though I do need the pot from over here, which I forgot about. I remember why was that pot here. Well, thankfully I didn't throw it into the water, because that would have been bad. We'll throw the pot here, because this is very important. And this is basically doing like what I did to show off the other thing. Do that, and we have our second energy gem, which is very important. More energy gems means more actions before you have to wait. And trust me, when playing with 5 stars, you're going to want as much as you can get. Before I go down any farther, get rid of you. Actually, yeah, no, we'll go through here next. And now, we have this area here. Whereas, to get up there, we need to just stack things. As a note, if you noticed, I can push this lower one, but it doesn't move the one above it. So that's a thing to be aware of. There are times where that is going to come into play. Alright. Put you here. There we go. Oh, I thought... Oh, there we go. And we got a moonstone. Those are one of the 3 big collectibles in this game. Heartstones and energy crystals are 2 of the others. The key thing with moonstones is we can't do anything with them yet. We will be able to make use of them later, just not now. Also, it looks like we have 9 items in our inventory, but that's because quest items or critical items do not take up extra spots. Also, I'm going to go ahead and just put some things onto the item wheel. And let's go ahead and eat this cheese, because I'm a little low on health, and I could deal with having some back. And also, you know, lets me pick up that mystery meat. But that was all that was in this room for now. Next, we will go into this one. Which, nothing we can do there. It was just a quick little area, whereas if we were above it, we could have done something to get to that room. Also, down here, nothing we can do. We need something to deal with those blocks, which that's going to come significantly later on for us. But now, let's head over to the right. And we have a Anuri moon? A pearl up there. This is an interesting little puzzle. basically, this is going to be teaching you this right here. Hold L2 and press X to sprint and leap. However, after you land, you can immediately press L2 to re-engage sprinting. And you've also still got to hold the direction. I gotta remember that. Gotta hold the direction. Because, there we go. You've got to do that to get yourself all the way up here to this pearl. It's a little tight near the end, and you may have some issues trying to get it, but as you saw there, it is definitely doable. It is definitely doable. It's not too difficult, all things considered. But now, let's head on up. And we've done everything through this room. And we're actually going to go ahead over here. Actually, you know what? No. We don't need to do this yet. We'll cook that meat later. We're going to go ahead and actually put our pearl into this frog's face. We've opened up what looks like it says it's a treasure room. And very good thing that we did. There's a heart crystal up there. As you see, each of these switches affects these things differently. Basically, all that you need to do, though, is have every other one lit up. Because that thing lets you get up here. And you get yourself our second heart rupee. Our max health is now 38. We'll head into this treasure room. Deal with these frogs a little bit. Come on. Need some stamina back. Also, you know what? Let's equip that. And yeah, we'll crawl. And if you notice, there are some new-looking toads over here. These are rock toads. They are stronger than the other ones we've been dealing with. Similarly, though... Oh, there we go. Oh, they didn't drop any legs, though. Their legs will heal you for a little bit more. And speaking of legs, go ahead and eat this cooked toad leg, because in this pot is a lunar vase. The lunar items are special items in this game. One thing to note is if you no longer have the lunar item in your inventory, it'll respawn. So if I discard that lunar vase and come back into this room, I could pick it up again. That's going to be important later on in this game. For now, it's just going to be taking up inventory slots, but I did want to show it. Oh, no. Okay, well, I guess we're going down first. So if you remember, there's that room where I said, nope, nothing here. This is the upper path to that room. Now we're going to head on over here. And a simple little switch puzzle. I need this equipped. Just hit all the switches. Don't worry too much about the pots. We don't need to worry about them. And you can't really see it, but there was one behind that guy. And now we have ourselves yet another pearl stone. So remember, I said I only needed 3. We currently have 3, but I had gained another one from that other room. There are more pearl stones than you need. You don't actually have to go get all the ones that I'm getting right now. However, there is something later on in the game that will need you to have acquired all of the pearl stones. There we go, got that one. These switches are pretty simple. Hit them once to bring that ledge towards you. Once to bring it the other direction. Because water, Gale can't swim. And now we're over here. Okay, that frog's going to jump up at us. Come on, jump back up at us. And there he goes. Now we've got to get this, which is a little annoying. You can't really get it from right there. You kind of have to be on the edge here, and there we go. Well, we got another stone, but unfortunately, the frogs have decided to all come out and play now. You don't actually have to take them out, but it's going to make my life easier to do so. Come on. And you're out of here, and we can't carry any more toad legs. But that is all for that area. Now we just head on back. Hit this just to make it a little bit easier on ourselves. Realize that this entire room reset, so I didn't even need to hit that one last time. Well, Gale went for a little bit of a swim. Oh, right, there's something up there, but we can't. Can we get that? You know what, I'm going to see if I can dash run over there. I don't remember if I can get that yet. Oh, I don't have to dash run. This exists. Yeah, it's another moonstone. I said I'm going for 100%. Already forgetting where some moonstones are. Thankfully, there is a checklist that in between each episode, or in between each recording session, I should say, because I am going to be recording these in batches, I will be taking a look at which ones I've missed or which ones I have acquired, just to make sure that I can get all of them. But this, for now, I'm going to head back here, and off screen, I'm going to go ahead and cook some things up. And we will continue next time. We've got 4 pearls, so we can open the 3 gates and have 1 pearl left over. As always, thank you all very much for watching, and take care.